Hi everyone, how you doing? So today is the 30th and we have 1.5 days left here in Spain. You know, it kind of changes all around the world because of the time zones, but we have 1 day left, more or less, to end this, well, intense year, 2016. And I don't know you, but I look forward to the next one. I mean, for me, it's kind of a hope year. It's full of hope and new opportunities and new beginnings. A lot of work too, but in a different way that it has been this past 2016. Thinking about it, I'm feeling like these last months and especially this year has been a year of letting go old habits and relationships that were not good enough, things that were not helping, memories that were too old and that needed peace and to rest in the past. And for me, it was a possibility to get lighter, to breathe, and to just feel like I can open myself to what is going to come. We all have expectations in our lives, and it doesn't matter if it's about studying or work or family or relationships or things happening in the world. It's good to focus on them, in the things that we want to accomplish and to get and to put our strength and motivation there. But there is something as important, and it's to don't get too attached to the result. I have a lot of expectations about the beginning of the year because there are changes that are going to happen to me if everything goes according to what I want and what I'm putting my energy in. And I think I deserve it, and I'm saying yes to life, as my beautiful Louise Hay, a great master in this world, says, say yes to life, yes to the universe. And I'm saying it, but I'm not letting space for the no, but I'm accepting that if it doesn't happen as I want, it's because of a reason. So try to go to your life and go back to all these moments where you wanted something and you didn't get it. Do you understand why now? I do. I look forward and I remember works I didn't get, job opportunities that I wanted and then I didn't get them, and then I thought it was good because I did something else. Or that year that I wanted to go to Paris and I was working the whole year looking for an apartment and a job and everything in Paris, and I spoke French really good. My English wasn't as good, and I didn't find job. I had my apartment, I had everything, and I didn't have job anymore here. So I thought, what am I going to do? And I just felt like I needed to act, to react. And I called a friend and I asked her, if she was in London, if she had a spare room in her house, and she had. So I rented it and I found a job there, and my life changed in so many ways that I don't know where I would be right now if I went to Paris. I won't be speaking like this in English. I know my English is not great, but it's good enough to express myself. So many things happened to me because of that shift. So whatever you think you're not getting, or whatever you think or you feel because you didn't get something important in your life, or someone left, or you had to close something, remember from your past experience that something good will come from it. I'm sure of it. And this is what I'm telling myself. If I don't get it, I hope I do. But if I don't, it's because of something. And if I do, that too, because I will follow another path. So, breathe. Breathe out. So, it's the 30th of December 2016 in Barcelona. We have a really sunny day. which has been wonderful for feeling more positive. You know, those cloudy days when you want to just stay home, having this sun, even if it's going to end in 3 hours when when the sunset comes, but having it helps to go with our energies and with the planet. So I'm going to end this quickly. I hope you get the positive vibe and you can start letting go of the things that you don't need to carry with yourself in 2017. I know some people will say, you know, it's one day and then the day after, it doesn't matter, it's not a new year. I mean, it's just one day and the other. But the significance of stopping just for a second and say, what do I want to change? This is what we do when we change year. So for me, it's really important. It's the second most important night in the year for me. And it's a moment where I know so many people are stopping and saying, what do I want for the next year? What do I want to do? They just stop, because sometimes we don't. And these quick seconds I want to please, because this is one of the things I want to change in 2017, is that I want to be and act more aware about how we are treating our world. I've been recycling for years. Some people have told me it doesn't matter, some people understand it. I believe that if I'm doing something that I know is not good, I have to do something to prevent it, or at least help not to make it bigger. So I've been recycling and I'm trying to understand what we do that can affect the planet. And I know we all impact our environment. I know that because we live here, we live in the world that we live, and we have light and electricity and cars and so many things, and it'd be ideal if we didn't need all of this, but we won't have the world we live on. So I think there are ways to do this with the planet. It's us and the planet, because it's our home. The animals are our family, the trees, the nature, is the food that we get, the oxygen that we get. And if we don't start treating it well, we won't have a home to live in. It's the same with ourselves. It's the same in our bodies, in our souls, in our apartments or houses, in our cities. We can start small, because maybe we won't change the whole world, but if each one of us does a little bit just to change how it usually does, you know, turn off the lights, turn off the computer if you're not using it, try to take the bike, or, you know, don't take the car or public transportation, or, you know, share a cab. Do things that will help minimize the impact that you do in a daily basis. I know it seems like a little thing, but if you do it, if all of us do it, we can make a big change. So please be aware of yourself, of your impact, and of our beautiful home, so we can leave something better, because it's really late. We are so late. So many forests and so many species and so many things are disappearing before our eyes. We need to react. We need to do something. And now we don't have more time, and this is our home, and our children deserve, when they look at ourselves, when they grow up, you know, they deserve to be proud of what we did and not ashamed, because we don't have anything else. This is our home. This is what I say to myself, and I'm telling you, so we can unite and do something for good. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for listening. And smile. This is a new year, and it's going to be amazing. I love you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful time.